And for those that are wondering, yes, I did saw the news about Trump almost getting outed, and it was pretty serious. But also, I'm not really gonna go into that because I already recorded this like 2 days ago. What I will say is that this country needs to be united. The fact that someone was like, "Oh, I don't want the Trump man to win. I'm gonna go over and take him out," or whatever the motivation is utterly insane. And like that's never the answer for anything. If I lost, you know, to a video game with my friend and I got upset, like does me choking him is the right answer? No, it's not. Also, the fact that because your favorite president is not going to win, being Biden, like that should never be the answer of just like, taking out the other president. That doesn't make any sense. You don't get what you want. And I'm not going to hear, I don't like the amount of jokes like, that's, for Trump because, like he almost got shot or something. Like it's just how messed up this country is just insane to me. We have to have a sense of reality, a sense of, humanity, and like, just violence should never be the answer. Taking out someone should never, like, be the answer in this case, especially, with two candidates that I don't really agree with, that I'm not really in favor much of. I don't really care about both Trump or Biden, but I also don't wish for both of them to die. Like what is happening? It's crazy. But yeah, I just want to give my, quick 2 cents on that. And yeah, on to the podcast, I guess. Guys, it is so hot. I am cooked. I am cooked to a crisp. I am bacon. I am fresh bacon. Just put me in a sandwich and eat me. Because I am cooked. Oh, serve me with a salad and some chips. Damn. It's lunchtime for somebody here. I don't even know, but I am cooked. Oh, feel this crisp. I'm kidding. What's up, guys? Vince Ryder here. I hope you're having a good summer, more than I am. I don't know where my summer is at this point. It's just wasted because sticking summer class. I hate summer class. First off, can't they just be okay with people cheating? Like, for crying out loud, what do they even care who cheats or who doesn't? Like, they're talking like my professor talking about like, oh, it's all about having your own educational, like, or whatever she said. No backlash to her, but I'm just like, what does that even matter? Just let me pass the freaking. Why do you have to analyze a bunch of these questions? I get it. It's college. It's the law. Blah blah blah. Or the law. I don't even know if it's the law at this point. What is the law at all in America? Like, we're just in the freaking outlands at this point. Okay, like America is slowly, at least in California, is turning into the wastelands. Shoot, it might as well be Fallout here. But anyways, I mean, especially this heat. I wonder if it's cooler down the vault. I gotta continue watching Fallout. I haven't finished the HBO series. Episode 2 was a banger. Oh man, I'm not a movie person, and it's sad, but because there is a bunch of movies, shows, animes that I really want to catch up. Oh, by the way, this particular VinzTalk is going to be heavy on the animation topics, so keep that in mind. I will address the major news that happened, specifically of creators that are just getting tested, but that's going to be later on. First, let me just say thank you guys for all the views and all the just comments and stuff like that, watching my vids, knowing that I give an F, I mean, I'm sorry, knowing that people do still give an F about me, you know what I mean? I can't cuss. I'm a Christian. But yeah, we're back at it again. Let's talk about the news. Let's get this over with, because I do want to talk about the gaming and the animation, because that's mainly what VinzTalk is supposed to be. But I kind of have to address some stuff. I was planning to make a separate VinzTalk. I mean, that series is not doing any good. And I mean, this VinzTalk is doing good. But the shorter VinzTalks where I talk about one topic and one topic only, it's not really something I want to focus on or something that I'm good at. If anything, I kind of just, rather just talk about it and just, during the Vince talk when everything is kind of like laid down, because it happened during the week. And I really kind of just want to, just manifest and just talk until other people get their opinions, so that there's a good excuse of other people having their opinions first before I do, because my opinions are trash. Okay, it's same as others. It kind of mirrors other opinions, like, from what I've been hearing from other sides. But when it comes to me alone, I don't really know what to give you, because there's this part of my brain that doesn't care, and there's part of this brain that sort of needs to talk about it because, well, I guess it's needed for whatever reason. I don't know, okay? The motivations are just not there when it comes down to talking about this stuff. Because if I gotta be honest here, I really haven't had anyone that I know that passed from cancer. I don't know. Sorry. That wasn't a common thing within my family. I don't know, like, it just wasn't common in the Philippines. Like, I don't know. I came to America and I keep hearing about people getting, like, cancer here and there. And it's kind of like, well, man, I can't imagine that. It's terrible. I can't imagine any of my family members going through that, but, none of us don't know. It's maybe in some areas of my Italian side, but it's like, I don't really know anyone in my family that passed away from cancer. I know people, I know friends. I know that, friends, his uncles and stuff like that. I know it from, the news over the years, especially, before, decades ago, of just people getting passed away with cancer, just like a bunch of them, specifically here in the U.S. And when I heard about the whole thing with Boogie, it's hard for me to get mad because I truly don't know anyone that I know, that I love, that passed away from cancer. Not to say that I'm lucky in here and there. No, they pass away from other things. More so than car accidents. More so than, other stuff, being old. Specifically, my grandma and also, a lot of my other family members as well. But when it comes down to cancer, I don't really know. So it doesn't really affect much. That's why I refuse to talk, make a separate Vince talk about the whole Boogie situation. And pretty much what this situation is that people are saying he's faking cancer. Now, would I know? I don't know. I don't know what the words he said, what type of cancer it is. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not educated on that. I'm too busy trying to be educated with freaking statistics and how sucky it is. Like, how much of freaking analysis do I, for Christ's sakes, professor, I don't want to, I'm an English major. Jeez Louise. I read and I play games, and usually I get more money than that, more success than that, when whatever freaking I have to add an equation to the denominator. I don't freaking know anymore. My brain can't really function anything, especially when stuff are this complex, especially with cancer. There's different types of cancer here and there, but I don't know. I'm not a nurse. I know I don't need to be, but not only I never really experience anyone that I know suffered from it, specifically, especially my parents and my family and my step family, but I truly don't know. And also I'm not really that educated on it. So I apologize if anyone is going to get angry at me. Oh, how dare you don't know cancer? I don't know. It's the same thing with the whole Israel and Palestine. I'm not Jewish. I don't freaking know. I'm not Arabic. I don't know. I'm not Muslim. If anything, I'm the opposite. Christian. But so I can't really tell you. What do you want from me? You know what I mean? It's like there's some things that I don't know, and I just don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry for not really, being educated or not knowing, even though we have Google and here and there. But it just didn't really affect me much compared to other people that I know. Okay, maybe I have a friend that knows. Maybe my friend Stefan, my co-host, shout out to him, that probably knows someone that has cancer, but I never asked him that. I never know anything about that. I really don't know. Shoot, I could have cancer, and I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know at all. I'm sorry. So when the whole situation happened, there was people within the space, especially knowing who Boogie is. And here's my thing with Boogie. Okay, Boogie 29.8046789101111269. Yeah, yeah. Like I usually never find him as like, like I'm not mad or that much. I don't really care about him. I'm subscribed to him, and I know that I shouldn't be because the fake answer, but like I don't necessarily know him much at all. I do know the only thing that is something that always keeps like humming in my head is the fact that he has a girlfriend that are like freaking decades younger than Boogie, which to this day I just find that like you know what I mean? Like that's way like come on, that could literally be your daughter, dude. Like freaking like somebody that's like 5 or 7 years younger than me because I believe like his girlfriend is like like 20 or 21 or something right now, but started dating 19, or I think I could be wrong, and I know that has nothing to do with the whole thing about Boogie faking cancer or something like that, but I talk about what I want to talk about. Plus Boogie doesn't watch these videos. I don't think he does. At least I hope to God he doesn't. I mean, YouTube has a way of putting videos on other people's subscriptions, and he might click this like, what is this video? Who's this Vince Ryder guy? And he might click it, and well, I'm screwed. Well, listen, Boogie, hey man, I've been watching you. God, I'm gonna make him feel old. I've been watching you since like that the Mick Juggernaut days. I think that's when I was introduced to. Actually, I was introduced to him because at one point I was into Magic, the Gathering. Still to this day, I have no idea how to play it. Okay, I just was like, yeah, I don't know how to play this, and for whatever reason, I spent a lot of money on freaking Magic the Gathering, which is the dumbest decision I ever made. It's because of Boogie. It's because like I was like inspired, like, oh man, I want to play Magic the Gathering. I saw these game tournaments. What is this thing called drafts? What is Boogie talking about? I don't know. When is the McJuggernuggets videos are coming? Well, I guess I might as well buy some so I can freaking unbox with him. So yeah, that's a little fun time that I had with that, and I kind of want my money back, Barnes and Nobles. Anyways. But yeah, that's kind of like I have a lot of history with Boogie, or in terms of me watching his videos and stuff like that. I never really was that type of fan where I'm like, oh man, I want to meet Boogie. Oh, I want to freaking collab with him. No, I don't care. I guess in that case, it's like the same way with Kind of Funny. I love Kind of Funny. They're like 15 minutes away from me, but at the same time, I don't like it. It does. I don't really care about being part of it. But that they could change because I'm really on my gaming ish right now, gang. But yeah, just Boogie just pretty much like faking this, and you got creators like Mudahar and also 8-Bit Eric, and as well as Omni, which I heard is about, and side scrollers. RGT also talk about this, which usually. Like, I don't know, he's getting to the drama space of talking about this, especially him. Like, when are you going to talk about Sketch, RGT? But yeah, like, him talking about, this whole situation with Boogie and also, like, all these other creators, and also we can throw in Critical, Moist Critical, and also Asmongold. Big creators, and all of them are calling out on Boogie's, BS, and you even got Keemstar in there, like, roasting him, another one, but also still having him on, because that's the punishment that he's gonna get, and, being part of it, I guess. And I'm just like, well, that just happened. Had to turn the AC on. It's hot. I'm burned to a crisp, but hopefully I can cool down, because, that's what I want right now. And also, just randomly, I'm in the living room. I don't know why. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, the Boogie situation. Yeah, he got his desserts. I don't know what's going to happen with since he got all this backlash. I feel like that his channel's still going on, but yeah, he kind of deactivated his like Twitter, which doesn't matter much. Like, as long as you have YouTube, you still has like the money, right? Huh, Boogie? But yeah, I don't even know what's happened. A lot of people are against Boogie right now. It is not a good time for him to come back at all. But other than that, yeah, let's move on to the next one. And it's about Sketch. And I've been really debating to actually talk about it. I made a couple of takes surrounding Sketch. I don't know if I will leak them or anything like that. All decisions are going to be decided whenever this video comes out. But yeah, I feel bad for him. Like, we almost lost Sketch. He almost committed, putting a bullet, that type of thing. And it's heartbreaking. at this moment, I kind of, like from seeing, the support that he gets, and it like Sketch is like not a bad person at all, but man, just how God is testing these, like with it's with all these creators, it's kind of crazy, and Sketch is kind of like a good example. But thank goodness he's close to God, knowing that his friends are with him, and also that hopefully he's in a good place. Like right now, from what I know, that he streams. The thing is, here's the thing about Sketch. I don't know him, and some of you may know him. He's the guy with the "What's up, brother?" That if you know, you pretty much have to check it out to type it in Google if you don't know, because I don't expect my subscribers to know any of these types of streamers. Tim the Tapman, Aspen Gold, or Sketch. Like, I don't really expect that. I have a different audience compared to like the audience that I'm sort of a part of, but also, which is something I notice. Like, yeah, I'm part of like within the webtoon community as well. That I kind of have to be, because and most people that I know are in that community, but I also tend to be in the gaming space, and that's how I discovered Tim the Tapman, Gold Glove, and yeah, and also Sketch, even though I don't really subscribe to him, but I know the guy. He is a big deal right now, and him getting caught due to the fact, all because he did something in the past, all because he's not straight, which I think he's straight again, but even though he's straight, gay, or whatever, I don't freaking care. He didn't bash anybody in that community at all. He didn't say like, oh, like this is a big mistake or something. He kind of was like, almost like forced into it in a sense, from what I heard, but I could be wrong. All these things, and I kind of get why that I didn't really, put that video out there, because I don't want to be the first opinion to actually come out when it comes down to this whole Sketch situation, because I don't know the guy, I don't follow him, I don't really care. But the thing is that I can totally, sort of relate to what he's going through, especially, him. Like, the thing is that nobody would be surprised if I had an OnlyFans, and I don't. And I don't think that would be a good thing for me personally, because the thing is that there's nothing wrong. Listen, I'm bi, but there's a certain limit to, like, you being bi, gay, or whatever. Like, sometimes it is true that it can lead you to certain paths that are not very suitable for, like, anyone, especially all ages. And sometimes it's just not appropriate in certain times, the more I grow up, the more that I feel like, being professional is something that I value, and I always want to actually cherish when it comes down to like my job, my friends and family and stuff like that, and pretty much especially with God. Like, I feel like most of the times this is something that I feel like it's personal in a sense of like a religious way, because he pretty much Sketch talk about like, oh, God is like, it's all thanks to him and stuff like that. And the thing is that people are bringing up in his past, and I always wondered, like, why is he getting canceled? Why is he getting in trouble? It doesn't make sense to know that it's because that he just got caught or something, being in the closet or whatever, and like, either he's outside or inside the closet. It shouldn't be a big deal, because we're all human, none of us are clean, we're all sinful, and it's just that, yeah, this whole stuff is sad, especially hearing how the people that for whatever reason don't like Sketch, all because he came out, like some of the takes, and the people that hate Sketch like use this as against him, and it drove him into suicide, and it's pretty sad. It's just heartbreaking to see that and how it affects him, and we literally almost lost Sketch at one point. But still, you have these idiots out here just saying like, oh man, I wouldn't let my kids watch Sketch anymore, since he's done with that. That's in the past. Your kids can still the kids watch raunchier things. Okay, can I just say that kids watch the internet has a lot of stuff that you like that are way more inappropriate than you think. That I swear I heard this dumb take about Sketch, like, man, like, you're telling me like, yeah, I would never let my kids watch Sketch right now, I don't care if he's okay or whatever, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what are you saying? Like, he's done with that, Like, I swear, like, what about me? Like, think about all the other creators that are not big as Sketch, but your kids, see all these other creators and stuff like that. Think about that. Like, think about, like, with the amount of stuff that's online that they can check out and they can watch for free. Like, they can lie about their age and stuff, and you're worried about Sketch? You're worried about someone that literally his whole content has nothing to do with OnlyFans, has nothing to do with inappropriate, like, content? Get out of here with that. Like, I swear. And Sneeko is another one, but I'm not giving him attention, even though I just said his name. But yeah, let's get into some gaming news. And here we're going to talk about, like, I guess the whole thing with Microsoft raising prices for Xbox Game Pass. Now, keep in mind, I don't have an Xbox. I'm primarily PC, all due to the fact that, well, I can't really afford anything gaming at the moment. So I'm stuck with my usual devices. I even like playing a bunch of games on my PSP, for example. Like that's been something I've been kind of like curious to actually, play a lot of. And now I kind of just play a lot of games PC or just stuff on my Switch because that's all I can afford right now. Okay. So the thing is that as a poor gamer, I don't give a damn about the whole Xbox Game Pass, blah, 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 raise the prices type of thing. But I follow a lot of podcasts talking about this, and pretty much I might as well give my 2 cents or whatever, how much money it has, like $49.99 or whatever. Is that what it is? How much? I don't know the price. It could be, but I don't know. I just made it up off the top of my head. But yeah, the price raise kind of sucks. I have a lot of stuff in the animation space. Or topics of things other than whatever is here in gaming. I don't have a lot. Like I was about to talk about the whole thing with Nintendo has Starfleet and GBA NSO. And I was like, here I am bringing that up right now because the thing is that like they didn't translate. This is Nintendo. You have all the money in the world. You put new games in your NSO, Nintendo Switch Online, where you play old school consoles from Nintendo themselves when you can just emulate them. Okay. Sorry, but not sorry, Nintendo. But you can literally just emulate them. Half of these games, I have more in my PSP. Okay, hack PSP, bada boom. But yeah, just have its old stuff in a freaking GBA NSO or whatever, like, just have Starfleet, but also not translated. You just have a Japanese version for like, people, especially English speakers like me, and especially the majority of the world, because the majority of the world don't freaking speak Japanese. That's just a freaking fact that you couldn't translate it. You couldn't translate the freaking game. And here's the thing. I don't care about really, knowing the story of Starfleet. I care more about like the fact that Nintendo just didn't really give enough money because their sin being greed is beyond acres. It's beyond tsunamis of just how freaking big Nintendo's freaking dome is because they just don't give the money like to the people that can translate the damn thing. Instead of you have to use Google Translate to see whatever the Starfleet is freaking saying, this little star thing that is saying. And if only they can just translate it. All your other games are also, which I don't even know because I'm not subscribed to this Nintendo Switch Online. I refuse to give Nintendo money. And I don't really care. But damn, why Nintendo just have these games out here? But also, they can't even spend a little bit to actually give somebody to translate the damn thing for other players? So that, your Nintendo Switch subscription that you freaking raise the price over because everything is already price raises up into the wahoo, like freaking Game Pass, of course, Netflix, Spotify, YouTube Premium, and also now with this, with the Nintendo Switch Online, which isn't a surprise, which is also the depressing thing. But man, you could have just freaking had somebody. Anyone, a fan, could literally do this for free. Or, I don't know, a few bucks. And when I mean few bucks, I mean a few millis from Nintendo. Whoa. Like, it's, why? Just why is Nintendo so greedy? It is so annoying. Anyways, moving on. Also, Nintendo's making Emio, but I refuse to ever share much about that story. It's a new horror game that's coming out from Nintendo. I don't freaking care about them anymore. I don't care because I'm not really giving them money to play it. Anyways, yeah, also RIP to the Xbox 360 store. That could have gone with the whole Xbox. Like, speaking of Xbox, let's talk about the Xbox 360 store. That is gone, and it's going to be gone in July 29th. But instead, I just freaking hit you with the, freaking Nintendo rant because I despise Nintendo so much. I just can't. Not only I'm not that big of a fan of Nintendo games, I could have hated Nintendo more because they just decided, yeah, let's just erase our entire history. The whole DMCA. Okay, freaking Oprah, you get a DMCA. You get a DMCA. You get a DMCA. But yeah, you just let people be. If they want, if they have your game, if they have your freaking Switch, they have all the rights to freaking do whatever this. Like what? Like you're just gonna cancel somebody to hack your Switch from somewhere in Kazakhstan in like a very tiny village, a small village, huh? And you're just gonna set your, the Nintendo ninjas after them, whether they're from USA or Japan. Like you're just gonna send them all the way to the freaking snow or whatever. It's pointless. It's like, come on, alright, Nintendo. They're so high in their jimmies about just, freaking deleting everything about them. And they just want all your freaking money. And they just want to sue people for a milli dillies. It's, oh my gosh. I hate Nintendo. Anyways, this is why I play PC. All consoles, unless it's like PlayStation. But that's the thing with PlayStation, okay? I have to give PlayStation a little something. I give Xbox a little something. I give Nintendo a little something. PlayStation, I can't because they're too damn expensive. I can't afford a freaking PS5 and stop freaking advertising me with the freaking VR. Nobody plays VR. Okay, I'm out. Moving on, animation news. Man, whoever thought I would actually get here when I have only a few stuff to really talk about in terms of my mood. Futurama is back. That's right, season 12 Futurama. If you remember Futurama, when then probably you're like, oh, that's me, I guess. How's we're not in the 90s, huh? How does that feel? All my 90s babies. Come on, it's usually 90s babies that know Futurama, or I could be wrong. Maybe you were an infant when you saw Futurama. Maybe that was your Blue's Clues. But yeah, season 12. I'm not sure how old the voice actors are, but I hoped that it goes well. Because, season 12. Listen, I'm just shocked that Simpsons is still going on. I'm shocked that Family Guy had that many seasons. I cannot keep up. So, yeah. Futurama is back, and now I have to catch up. At the same time, man, I'm too busy trying to finish Beyond Good and Evil 3 times. I'm kidding. But next up, and this is something related within another season that is coming up. It's big, and it's Arcane. Season 2 trailer has just been revealed. Oh my goodness. The sisters fight. Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited for Arcane. I loved Arcane the first season. And let me tell you, this one is going to be bangers. It's going to be so good. V, Jinx, everybody, freaking V's girlfriend. I forget her name, but I love it. I adore it. This is such a good damn show where everybody from no matter like what political angle or what, doesn't matter. It's everybody loves it. So, I'm excited. Anyways, and also, speaking of season 2 of Unicorn Academy. Man, hilarious how I just, freaking reviewed that. I was like, why? Did I just review Unicorn Academy more passionately more than Ladybug? Wow. But yeah, season 2, I'm watching it right now, episode 1. It was good. What a story. Will I review it? The whole shebang bang? I don't know. I'm not a freaking movie review, channel. But I might give it a review because, you know what? I like it. Anyways, it's either that or MOP, okay? So let's just, choose your poison, you know what I mean? And Miraculous. That's right. Miraculous. This is just a side rant here because I kind of just really am just lost right now. For those that don't know, if you remember 4 years ago, yes, the pandemic, but also the Olympics, which was like 20 to 1, which it's kind of strange because the Olympics is supposed to be like every 4 years, and now all of a sudden the last Olympics was 3 years ago. Yes, there was a pandemic. Yes, there was like protocols, and yes, it kind of was not really a good time for the Olympics. That's for sure. It's that, man, they were strict. And there was like another surge of Jove. I can't say the word, yo. But yeah, that happened. But now it is pretty much, yeah, like the Olympics this year, 2024, because last one's supposed to be 2020, but we don't remember that. Yeah, it is happening in a few weeks. It is happening in July 26th. That's when the Olympics starts, which is kind of crazy because didn't I say I was going to be in Paris I'm technically kind of still going to Paris because, but that's not until freaking fall. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to go there, but I'm also going to be there in the aftermath of the whole Olympic shebang bang. But other than that, and I don't even think it's Paris, but other than that, like, yeah, I'm still waiting for Miraculous Ladybug to do something freaking Paris related. I don't know. I might make a separate video of this, but I literally was like, for crying out loud, like because here's my mind. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe there's certain like copyright issues or like some legal stuff surrounding it, and they have to kind of like applaud for like it's not as simple as like me making videos about the Olympics and analyzing the sports and whatever, which I might do in my second channel because breaking is in the Olympics and that's a big deal. But who else's breaks is like the man, I forget his character. It's been a while since I watched Miraculous. I only know the main characters themselves. Freaking like Cat Noir, which is, damn it, I can't think of the characters at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in the Miraculous kind of like mindset right now because I literally haven't watched Miraculous in a while. So I don't remember the names at the moment because I'm still trying to put my words together of this whole thing of my rant. But yeah, like Miraculous, like when are they going to do something for the Olympics? It's in freaking Paris. It's in Paris. You do know where the show is based on. In Paris, in France, the biggest city. Hello? It's an easy go for it. There is some legal laws, maybe some copyright strikes. I mean, not copyright strikes, but some copyright stuff or something before they, go into that. Or maybe there's like an embargo or NDA or something that they have to lift up. Like they're just keeping that a secret, which I hope is the case. But yeah, nothing Olympic related. And I'm really hoping if that embargo is true, that I just realized like a minute ago that I'm hoping that Ladybug or like Miraculous Ladybug would actually do something that is related to Paris, to freaking like the Paris 2024 Olympics. And I can only imagine that because the thing is that there's no other series, there's no other like entertainment thing here and there. The only thing I can really think about when it comes down to 2024 of the Paris Olympics is literally Miraculous Ladybug. That's all I can think about right now because I don't think anything else would actually make sense to collab with them. Maybe I could be wrong out of nowhere. There could be like a freaking random TV cartoon show from, I don't know, Oreos that would just make something for the Paris Olympics just cause, and there's like a freaking plot and everything. There could be a game development from, I don't know, freaking Biscoff. I'm making stuff up. But one thing I just can't really make up or like I just predict is like there's got to be something from Miraculous Ladybug. Nothing. And it's literally almost here. I mean, I don't know. We just got to have to wait and see. They're just too busy trying to come up with their shows, world specials, stuff like that I talked about. But nothing about the Olympics. Hurts. Moving on. Yeah, so also Crunchyroll just got rid of their comments section. and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so just like Webtoon, they got which I don't know, like if it's the case, maybe on PC you can still see the comments, maybe not, I don't know. Didn't do the research, whoopsie doopsie. But yeah, why though? So and some people are like making theories like, oh, they're trying to silence people because this person making off like comment. The thing is that YouTube still has its comment section. Thank God, though, because I can never imagine YouTube like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting rid of our comment section. Like, no freaking like turning off or turning on. No. They're just straight up getting rid of it, like the dislike button, which is still dumb. And I just don't understand because of people's mental health, because you just listen to some random person that just can't handle freaking real comments, that can't handle people's opinion. I don't like people's like criticism of my videos. But they're not a bad thing. They're a good thing because I learned from it. I learned how to make my videos a bit better, even though I usually wouldn't care about it. But also, I don't mind people being like, man, Vince, your voice is annoying. Can you please slow it down and try to have a more attractive voice? A lot of times I would find that insulting, but at the same time, I'll be like, yeah, I don't even like listening to myself here as well. I don't like hearing my own voice. So I don't know what to tell you. What, should I get a freaking voice like surgery or something? Like what like put a voice filter of just like, I don't know, someone else's voice or something? Like what? You want Shaquille O'Neal's voice instead? Hey guys, today we're gonna read boyfriends. Right now I'm so excited, cycling. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and LeBron, we were chilling right now. This is the Shaquille. Like, I just can't imagine that. Like, I don't know. Like, sorry that this voice is just not good for reading or something. Swear to gosh. But, yeah, I just, like Crunchyroll getting rid of its comments is, like, I don't know if it's the beginning of other things that also, like, you shouldn't be like, I wonder, like, what Wattpad is going to get rid of, like, you know, the comments as well when you actually comment on the paragraphs. Like, is that a thing that's going to be happening soon? I don't know. But also, like, what about, like, there's other aspects of this that I'm just, like, not looking forward to, because I also try to really find Webtoon's comments. You see in my videos, and they're just not there. And I'm like, I miss the days when it did have the comments, but why doesn't it have the comments? You know, I can easily ask them, which, you know, I'm too busy with other stuff. But, you know, it's just something to think about. And also, I heard that VShojo, I don't know why I put this, guys. VShojo is having applications. It's a VTuber agency for VTubers that want to be VTubers. And if you're interested, then I guess, hey, there's a chance for you to be in VShojo. There's a couple of people that I really want to see in VShojo for sure. That has to be a dream come true if that ever comes to case. It's kind of like me becoming wanting to become a Webtoon ambassador, but that dream is going to be sailed to the sun. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you. Follow your dreams. One love and God bless.